Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Sarah, and this is going to be a NetGalley catch-up vlog. So in this, I read several different NetGalley arcs. I start off with the intention to read about 3, but I wind up, I think, reading 4. I have already filmed and completed this vlog. I forgot, however, to film an intro, so go figure. And these have all either been reviewed on the channel or on my, blog, Instagram, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in just those reviews, you can skip this and find those videos. I'll try to link them down below. But this is just a little vlog of various days in my life as I read these and the raw thoughts that I have as I go through these arcs. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will roll that beautiful bean footage.
Passenger side, I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride.
So there should already be an introduction to this vlog, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what I'm working on first. So today is the day we trade in the Kindle. So I am sending my Kindle off for trade-in credit today. RIP. They were a good device. I'm going to the post office today and trading it in, but that means unless I read on my phone, which gives me migraines, I can't read digital things for a few days. So I do have one arc already in the print format. I bought this when it came out because I was so excited for it, and there was pre-order bonuses, and I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for that stuff. So Empire of Exiles by Aaron E. Evans. I had this on arc. Tilted you very severely. Sorry about that. And now I have the print version, so I'm going to probably read this first this week. When I do think I have the lighting's not bad and stuff, I may work on the Moonsteel Crown on my phone because it reads really quickly, and I am very interested in that from what I started. The other 2 things that I need to read are the 2 books that have come in recently that I have not read. Everything else coming into me I have read before, so I don't need to read it. But I have Tilly and the Book Wanderers. This is the first in the series by Anna James. And this I have heard just wonderful things about, so I want to read that. And it's middle grade, so it should be pretty quick. And oh god, this is heavy with one hand. The 4th Lore Olympus came this weekend from Barnes & Noble. So that is the start of the vlog. It is Monday, as you have seen, so we will see if I make any progress today. I may not. Feeling really tired and low energy. As you can see, I haven't really done anything except take care of a toddler all day, so we'll see where we go, and I will update you later. I thought I would show you the art prints that came with my pre-order for Empire of Exiles. These are some of the characters. So that is Amadea. She is very pretty. This is a Draenei. You can't tell me otherwise. I played World of Warcraft for 14 years. I can't not see a Draenei, but her name is Yenny Sixow. She is very cute. I absolutely love her artwork. Very cool. And this guy, I think his name was Quill or something. I may be making that up. Brother Quill. Haha, look at me. So that's very cool. I also got, let me pull it out here, a bookmark and a sticker. The sticker is on my weekly planner right here. I call him Bjorny? I don't know what that means, but it's quite cute, and I love bones, so put it on the planner. But yes, on to Empire of Exiles.
I couldn't be your sunshine. Yeah. Every time you get in line, baby, give me a raise. Give me a raise.
Okay, so it's Tuesday, and as expected, I didn't get much done as far as reading goes yesterday. I did get some book mail, so I got The Witch King in the mail. I got a used copy I found on Pango Books. It's a little denser than I remember it being, but then again, I did read an e-arc. I am very excited about this, and it's going to go on my shelf right over there with The Warden and another couple favorites from this year so far. I'm very excited. I did read God, it's heavy, the fourth Lore Olympus yesterday because my bestie wants to read this, so I'm going to put this at his seat on the Dungeons and Dragons table for him to pick up on Saturday. And that was kind of it. I got maybe 50 pages into the Moonstill Crown, a little further in. I'm speed reading this one. It's not super engaging at this point. I'm not loving a couple of the characters. The one character I am loving, Fings, and that's like fingers, but with no ERS. He's special. He's funny. He believes all of the, little sayings, little cantrips you say, Red Sky at Night, Sailor's Delight, that sort of thing. In this world, there's a ton of them, and he believes all of them. If someone tells him a chicken foot on a necklace is a lucky charm, he buys said chicken foot on a necklace. In fact, he did that in the first, 2 or 3 chapters. So, I like him the best. I don't care for Seth. And Mila, I think is her name, or Myra, the swordswoman, she's okay. So far, it's not super grabbing me, so we will see where it goes from here. I have been trying to read as much as I can on my phone and some of my tablet. Still haven't heard anything back from my Kindle trade-in, which is womp womp sad, but then again, it's been a day. I'm just very impatient. I want my new Kindle. So I will report back in a little bit. I think right now I'm getting ready to take some pictures. I'm going to list some books on Pango, and then I am going to shelve a few things. I've got some books to shelve. Where? I don't know. I don't have room. I need to buy a new bookshelf, but I don't quite know where to put said bookshelf. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I do have books to find a home for the moment. And then I need to take some books to Grand Pictures and get those scheduled. So I will insert some B-roll, of course, and talk to you guys in a little bit.
Every time you get in my living for lazy days, up in a daze. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive.
It has been a hot minute since I last updated this vlog, and I am currently in that weird state post severe migraine. It's like a pain hangover, I think is how Robin described it in her last video. That's where I am right now. My brain feels very tender and I'm very low energy, but I thought I would finally do an update to this project where I was trying to read through some arcs. So you're also propped on a bookshelf, a very small bookshelf. I can't find my tiny tripod, so weird camera angle, but and this is Pixel, Princess Pixel. We call her Pixie. If her purring is too loud, I apologize. So the arcs that I was gonna read, I did finish the Moonstill Crown by Stephen Day. I think that may be how you say his last name. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. I think I ended up giving it a 2.5, maybe 3 stars. That one ultimately was basically a heist gone wrong with the side aspect of the dead men. They become more prevalent and more important later after a certain character finds a certain type of magic. But for me, one of the biggest things that bothered me about the book was one of our primary viewpoint characters was a woman. She was the only woman, really, in the story for the longest time, if at all. And all these characters were meant to be, very flawed and very unlikable, almost, in aspects. And her unlikable trait, her flaw trait, was a much more extreme one than our two or three male protagonists. And I just, for the life of me, couldn't quite get on with the writing style. We were told repeatedly over and over how cold this place was, how dark this place was, how cold it was, all this stuff. And then just constant mental gymnastics of these characters arguing with each other, literally italics of them having conversations with each other. I really don't know why I did that, but you did it, didn't you? And it's just their inner monologue. I don't know. It just was not for me, and that's okay. So I finished that and turned in the review. No, because it ended up being so low rated for me, when stuff is a low rate cat butt, I don't go out of my way to talk about it. One, because I don't want to like bomb someone's opinion, and two, just because it doesn't, I don't want to put my energy into that. So there is a full review up, a written review on all of my stuff, but I don't like make YouTube reviews, and I don't make Instagram posts, that sort of thing. And that's okay. Now, the reason, besides life, that this has taken me so long to update is that I am reading Babel on my new Kindle, and Babel is shockingly slow for me. I say shockingly, it really shouldn't be shockingly. I don't know why the first like half I couldn't quite get into. Okay, the cat has vacated. But yes, I could not quite get into the beginning of it. It was just a slow start for me. I am now at the halfway mark, and I am really enjoying it. I don't think at this point it's going to be the rave 5 stars that everyone else has given it for me. It's sitting at a 4 or a 4.5. I have no real big complaints about it, besides the fact that there is an art to subtlety. And you can say a lot of things really well and be subtle about it, and it just come off so much better. It's very heavy-handed, which I know a lot of people have said. So that's my only real complaint, is that it's extremely heavy-handed. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, for me, I do appreciate the art of subtlety. So, that's Babel. I have not really started Empire of Exiles at all. I will also say I did get 2 more physical arcs in the mail. I have The Circumference of the World by Lavi Tidar. I love Lavi Tidar's writing, so I'm extremely excited about this. I believe this comes out in September 5th. So there will be a review of this up. His last book, I think I even ended up doing a YouTube short I love so much. And the other one is A Stranger in the Citadel by Tobias Blackwell. Almost said Thomas. This comes out October. And like I said, both of these are from Tachyon Publishing, who I really enjoy talking with. They're really nice people over there. So I am extremely excited about both of these. And because these are more fall releases, I probably won't read them till August. I'll read Circumference of the World probably in August, and A Stranger in the Citadel in September. But more on these later. Both of these are science fiction fantasy. This one's more sci-fi, this one's more fantasy, if I'm correct. But again, I'll talk about these more later. But that is it for this weird angle update. I am going to finish watching this. I'm watching Olivia Read the Latte over here on this TV, and set up my summer TBR for a video that I'm going to film probably tomorrow, and then read. I don't have a lot of energy for anything else. I have folded 3 loads of laundry today. I have a 4th in the dryer, but it is towels, so we will have to cycle through twice. So I may not get to folding that till tomorrow. And I am in my comfiest of comfy clothes. This is a Halo Reach shirt from like, I don't know, when did Halo Reach come out? I was working at GameStop at that point. It was years ago, many a moon ago. Over 10 years? Yeah. This shirt is so ratty. So anyway, I'm going to get comfortable and do my planning and do some reading, and I will check back in when I have finished Babel and hopefully started on Empire of Exiles. I wanted to finish this vlog before my birthday, which is in 2 days, so probably not going to happen, but that's okay. No rush. See you then.
Passenger side, I couldn't be your sunshine.
So I finished Babel. I also just finished filming my recent reads for next week, and it doesn't make, I'm not very coherent today. I have been having migraines, and when I have migraines, I am not good at thinking or talking. So here we are. I finished Babel, and okay, I already tried to talk about this once in the recent reads. I gave this a 4-star. It was good. It was an epic fantasy style book. Not epic, but you know what I mean. But you know, it's a good fantasy book. Everyone has read it and hyped it to a point where it kind of feels redundant to talk about it. I will say for me, I didn't, as I said in my previous clip, there is an art to subtlety, and R.F. Kuang just chooses not to employ it, and that's fine. That's fine. I like things to be subtle. I like looking for and seeking out the meaning in things. I like learning I've missed something and going back and being like, oh my god, I never would have picked that up. You know, I think there is skill to that, and I think she's probably got it. There was indications there that she has it. She just wanted to go hard and hit people in the face with what she was trying to say in this. And you know, I gotta respect that. It's an important message. I agree with what she was trying to say. For me, I wish it had been a little more subtle, a little less, like, you know, sock to the face. So there's that. That's just me. That's just a qualm. It's not a huge problem with it. My biggest problem with it is and this is a little spoilery, so skip to the next clip if you don't want Babel spoilers, which at this point, if you've not read it, you've probably been spoiled. The martyrdom of characters. So one of our 4 main characters, one of the cohorts that we have, he is killed in the last, half of the book. At the beginning of the book, we're given this fantastic little, introduction to him. He plays roles that people want him to play because he's foreign born. He is visibly not English. So he plays into that to make people comfortable around him, because the English at this time, and even now, they're not, white people in general are not comfortable around people that don't look like them because racism, especially in the England of this time. So he, leans into it, oh yes, I'm an Indian prince, that sort of thing. And he has this really interesting character built up in the first 50 to 100 pages. And after that, he kind of gets lost in the minute details of the day-to-day, even though he is a main character. We don't see that sparkling personality so much. We see more of the angry side to him, which is legitimate. He has every reason to be angry. But she goes out of her way to make him look and act a certain way, just so we know that he looks and acts that way. And then she kills him off very abruptly in the second half. And it just felt needless. I didn't care for that. I felt like he could have done more, and she could have said more if he had survived and something else had happened. I didn't write the story. Fine, it's just a personal taste. I also really hated the progression that Robin took. In the end, he becomes suicidal and goes the way of Griffin, his half-brother, in that he basically just gives up. He thinks death is preferable to anything else. And I'm with Victoire on this. The one character that survives. Sorry, I'm trying to do this update clip while I'm also working. Victoire, she is the only one that survives / doesn't become evil. In that there is hope. You have to keep trying. You have to live. And I have, my own reasons for that. Everyone has mental health struggles, and I have definitely had mine. But she is the character that I most connected to and most agreed with. So to see our main character kind of go down this path of vengeance and revenge and hate, I understand that was kind of what she wanted from the story. Like, there was a point to that. She did that for a reason. I wasn't, that's not what I don't know. I can't say it's not what I wanted to read because I kind of knew it was coming and I expected it, and it is a valid choice. You know, everyone has opinions. And in his situation, I can't say that I would have been less angry. I don't know. It didn't work. That ending. It is set up so that I think there would be a sequel, and I would read a sequel. I would request an arc of a sequel because clearly I didn't read it in time. It came out last June. But for me, personally, it was a 4. I liked a lot about it. I think the magic should have been more fleshed out and built. It wasn't perfect. And I expected it to be almost perfect based on the hype. And that's fine. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But a good book. Nonetheless, it was good. I'm glad I read it. It's a thought-provoking book, and I may change my mind later. But there's that. I don't know if I'm going to close the vlog here. I don't think I will. I still want to read Empire of Exiles. I wanted to have this vlog done by tomorrow, which is my birthday, because my husband and I are going to make a big to-do about it. By to-do, I mean he's going to take me book shopping. And I'm going to do a little book shopping with me vlog. But I'll probably carry this into next week. This is like a 3-week vlog at this point. But that's this for this update. I'm going to go take Bookstagram pictures and edit that 40-minute recent reads video. Why do I do these things to myself? This is like the worst angle imaginable. Oh god, you're sliding. I don't have my case on my phone because I was filming on said phone, and then I put it on my wireless charger to charge, and so I can't prop it up. But I got a fairy loot, so I thought I would open it. I was reading Empire, and my husband left to pick up our daughter, and fairy loot showed up, so let's open it together, shall we? This is the book-only adult subscription with peanuts. My daughter thinks they're very funny. She likes to stomp them, but I'm going to throw them away before she gets them this time. This is The Underworld. Yes, and it is the book that I thought it was going to be. I am excited about this book. The Shanghai Immortal by A.Y. Chow. Ooh, there's art. Oh, that's cool. So it came with an art card. She's a kitsune. Oh, that's very pretty. Simple, but I like it. So we have a dragon, and the sprayed edges looks like it is just water, and then there's clouds along the top and bottom. Ooh, the naked is prettier than the cover. I love that. Like gold. Back is just the blue. It's very nice. That blade is interesting. And this is one of the signed, no, I think that's not a signature, it's a print, but yes, I don't know a lot about this. I think this is like a 1920s alternate history fantasy thing with dueling deities. That's the barest of descriptions, so I like it. The quote on the back says, "I may be irresponsible, impertinent, and improper, but I am not stupid." I feel that. So that's exciting. So there's a little fun clip insert. There's a little note on the back of that I'll look at later and keep this for the book. I'm very excited, like I said, about this one. I'm very interested in this one. By the time I saw it on NetGalley, I had already seen theories that this was going to be the Fairy Loot book for June or May, whatever month this is for. So I didn't bother to request it. I was like, I'm gonna get it, so I'll just read it when I get it. So I'm excited about that. Like I said, I was reading this. I almost poked my eye out. No, I didn't realize when I got this the author, I thought this was a debut, but she has actually written books for Forgotten Realms and has is a content developer on Idle Champions of the Realms or something like that. I can't remember the exact title on that. Little mobile game D&D has, which I have played quite a bit of. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. I played that in like beta and played it for a while when it came out. So like that's very cool. And she's on a streaming podcast, not podcast, but D&D play show. That's really neat. I didn't know that. So, very cool. D&D fellow D&D nerd. So that makes me excited. I'm just a few pages into this and still getting used to the writing style. So, I will report back again later when I have more to say. I just thought it would be fun to show you the fairy loot. And I guess my cat, because she's being very cute right now. Hi, Pixie. Pixie. You're a funny bunny, huh? She's a sweetie pie.
Sunshine, yeah. Every time you get in my, baby, give me a raise.
Okay. So I thought while I was sitting here before I had my coffee and watched Olivia's new blog, I would update you guys on the final book that I read or finished for this vlog, which was The Empire of Exiles. I have been putting off this vlog update for an embarrassingly long time. I am clearly in a way today. So I have gone from being actually ill to migraines, so it's been a lot. But today I was organizing my junk journaling drawer. I have 3 drawers at my desk, and their only purpose is to store either my video game supplies like my controller and my headset, or to hold like stickers and scrap paper and stuff for my journaling. So while I'm cleaning this drawer out a little bit, I thought I would tell you guys about Empire of Exiles, which I loved, I adored. That one ended up being a 4.5, maybe a 5 stars. It depends. I may reread it when Relics of Ruin come out. That is coming out in April. I think I saw yesterday that it got delayed a couple of weeks, but it's still April, end of April this time. So I will be most definitely picking that up when it comes out, and if possible, I'm going to get an arc of it. That may be when I actually email the publisher and see if I can get a physical copy of, because I loved that first book so much. But yes, I loved Empire of Exiles. The mystery plot was fantastic in that it really wove in really well with the overall plot of the world and this big thing that's kicking off for the series. The whole premise behind it is that there is a salt wall that protects these people from the changeling forces that lay on the outside of the wall, and the changelings can take any form and they will infiltrate and take over and destroy this society. And so these people all hide from the changelings inside the salt wall. And the murder mystery ties into this plot to possibly either take down the salt wall or bring the changelings in to take over, and possibly there are already changelings in there, and our characters find out how they are wrapped up in this plot without even realizing it. And like the murder just kind of kicked the whole thing off. It was fantastic. I ended up truly loving Yenny. Her race name starts with an O. Again, I'm not going to try to mispronounce it. And Quill ended up being a lot more fun than I thought he was going to be. Also loved Amadea. Like, I don't have a bad character in the bunch. So it was an absolutely fantastic read. I do believe, yes, all of the written reviews and stuff are up. I really want more people to read this book. It's really underrated. It really is, I promise. Fantastic book. And that is a wrap on this vlog for NetGalley Catch Up. I am going to try and possibly do another vlog after this. I'm going to start maybe a romance vlog, and I really am going to try to not make it last forever. So this took me, an embarrassingly long time to film. Editing is not hard, but just remembering to get the clips in, and then with illness and everything else going on. I obviously have quite a few more books to catch up on, but I am working through them. I think currently right now I am finishing a couple of books actually ahead of time, but I do need to read a few things. I'm a few days behind on some August arcs. As I said, maybe have a romance vlog up next if I don't decide to maybe do an August, like the week before August checkup vlog. I'm playing around with that idea. We'll see how bad these headaches are this week. That's it for me. Thanks for watching this vlog, guys. If you have stuck around with me to the end, let me know what you thought. Which of these are you the most interested in? And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Give me a raise every time.